let's go ahead and talk about, what maybe this means too. We see a new announcement of a miner, and then conveniently, we see Bitcoin's hash rate jump 15% higher in 10 days. Coincidence? Maybe. Maybe. But after Bitcoin miners caught a break 10 days ago when the difficulty dropped 1.49% lower, the network's hash rate increased more than 15% since then. Currently, the processing power has been coasting along above the 200 exahash per second zone, but another difficulty increase is expected to occur in less than 4 days. So basically, you should be seeing the same profitability, and then we're going to see a reduction once all this mining hash power that's gone on the network translates into the increase in difficulty, which they're saying is going to be in about 4 days. Bitcoin's hash rate slipped 2 weeks ago on February 27, 2022 to 169 exahash a second after touching an all-time high of 249 exahash a second on February 15th. Following the drop in processing power, Bitcoin miners caught a break when the difficulty decreased for the first time in months. On March 3rd, the difficulty dropped 1.49% lower after 6 consecutive difficulty increases prior. Currently, Bitcoin mining difficulty is 27.55 trillion, and following the last adjustment, processing power has improved. Bitcoin's hash rate increased over 15% since the difficulty change and 29% since the hash rate hit 169 exahash a second 2 weeks ago. Currently, the network's processing power is roughly 218 exahash a second, and over the last 10 days, it's managed to stay above the 200 exahash a second range. Remember, the all-time high was 249 exahash a second. However, the next epoch mining difficulty adjustment is slated to happen in less than 4 days and is expected to rise 1%. If the rise above 1% takes place, the mining difficulty will change from 27.55 trillion to 27.83 trillion. 3-day hash rate distribution statistics show the Foundry US has been the top miner over the last 72 hours. The American mining operation has 42.42 exahash a second dedicated to Bitcoin blockchain, which equates to 21.919% of today's hash rate. That's a big chunk of the Bitcoin hash rate. The second largest miner in terms of hash rate over the last 3 days is F2 Pool with 30.93 exahash a second of processing power, which represents 15.45% of the global hash rate. At the time of writing, there are 11 known mining pools dedicating SHA-256 hash rate towards the BTC chain. There's 1.33 exahash a second, or 0.66% of the global hash rate operated by unknown or stealth miners, while the Bitcoin network is once again coasting along at near record highs. A few other networks have been recorded high as well. I'd like to see this number go up, and we've talked about this before with the braid pool option that may help do this. The other option used to be P2 pool, but a lot of people don't like taking the profitability hit. I'd like to, when we get that option for braid pool and can decentralize the hash rate a little bit more, but in a form that still allows profitability for the big miners. I don't know how we actually get to them though and influence them to do this, but I think it would be better off for everybody as opposed to having one miner control 20% of the network. But Monero is coasting along at near all-time highs at 2.92 gigahash per second, and Ethereum is around 1 petahash a second. Like Bitcoin, both networks are just below the hash rate all-time highs. It's interesting that they mention Monero nearing all-time highs. I expect Ethereum, I expect Bitcoin. I don't expect as much Monero, so seeing that is a little encouraging, but also kind of a red flag. But on the GPU side, what we have seen, of course, that kind of follows suit with that is an increase in hash rate and use and price of Ryo coin, which is a privacy coin as well, GPU mineable. It's interesting to see all of this start to play out. Are we going to see the second rise of privacy coins? Maybe. I hope you enjoyed this clip from the Crypto Mining Morning Show every Monday through Friday, 7:45 a.m. Pacific and 10:45 a.m. Eastern Time. You can check out more clips here, or if you're interested in checking out the entire live show, you can check that out down here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next Tuesday.